Okay, so today we're going to be making homemade watercolors. You can make homemade watercolors from using old markers. So I have a whole bucket of markers here that we can't use anymore, but you can still reuse them and you can make something really cool out of them. So I'm going to be making purple right now. So I'm going to get some purple markers. And you need a couple materials for this. So you need pliers or anything really you can pull the inserts out of. We have rubbing alcohol, and we have distilled water. So the reason why we need rubbing alcohol and distilled water is because rubbing alcohol, if you put it in water, it prevents mold from growing. And in distilled water, there's no bacteria. So that means that we can use these watercolors for a long, long, long time. I think I made my first batch in December, and I'm still using some of them. So they're still really good. I'm not sure how long they'll last for, but they've already lasted about 7 months. So I think that's really a good thing. So I'm going to get my markers and take off the lids, put them back in the container. I already got one going, so I already have a few inserts in there, and I'm just going to add to it. So I'm going to get my pliers, and I'm going to slowly take it out. Now it depends on how old your markers are. Sometimes they get really crumbly, so they'll just break off. So I have that, and I'm just going to put them in there like that. Now it's really good to use gloves because you'll get ink all over your hands. They're washable, but they still will stain your hands for a little bit. So I'm going to get the big part out of the marker now. So there's a little plastic piece at the end. I'm going to grab onto that and twist it out. Put that back in my container. And then this is the whole point of the needle nose pliers. Just to reach in there, take it out, put it in. Put my empty back in there. Now for purple, you can really use any kind of purple. I had a light purple there. I'm using normal here. Do the same thing. Now, my grade 6 students really helped me out this past year, and they helped me getting the markers of the inserts taken out, and they really helped me with the hardest parts of making this watercolor. So thank you very much for doing that. So we got small marker here, still does the same job, and it's more of a pink purple, so that's good. So what we're going to do, you can put as many in there as you want, as long as they fit. What we're going to do now is put rubbing alcohol in. I don't really measure it, but I'd say probably a 1/4 cup. And then I'm going to put my distilled water all the way to the black label. So I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to let this sit for 1 week. Now, if you use it before that, that's okay, but if you leave the markers in there for longer, then the darker the watercolor paint will be. When this whole thing, COVID thing happened, I stopped on this step at school. So for 3 months, it was just sitting in distilled water and rubbing alcohol for 3 months. So when I came back, I filled it all the way to the top, and the watercolors were super, super dark. We actually did tie-dye with them as well. So you can really do anything with them. So I'm going to leave these for a week, and then I'll come back to it. Now for this video though, I already started beforehand. So I have some already ready to do the next step. So I'm going to put it back over here. So these have been sitting for a week, and then I open them up and put more distilled water in them all the way to the lid, and it's finished. Now I've done this in the past where I've taken out all the little inserts or the markers out with a strainer and just had just the liquid. But I think I'm going to leave these in here because if they sit in there longer, then the paint will become darker. So let's test these. I'm going to use applesauce containers. These are really, really good for putting paint in. So I got my paint brushes. I'm going to pour some of the blue into the applesauce container. Now you don't need a lot. That's the beauty of this. Now it'll spill, so make sure that you have a cloth or something to clean up your mess afterwards. Looks really cool. So that's my blue and my green. And you can see that. It's going to drip a little bit, but really, really cool. The colors turn into a more pastel color, so if you leave them longer, they'll probably go darker. But that's how you make homemade watercolors using old markers that you don't need anymore. It's really cool that you can repurpose these and turn them into something new. Now, if I have like these little bits left, Bureau and Grow or Staples and Crayola, you can send these into them and they'll recycle them and then turn them into something else. So Bureau and Grow actually has boxes that you can use at school, and you can recycle all your markers. You can recycle pencils and pens, mechanical pencils, anything, and they'll turn them into something else. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video, and I'm really curious to see how your homemade watercolor paints go and what you can come up with. See you later.